Let's be honest, some of the most beautiful conversations in life happen over a cup of coffee. That moment when you walk into a cafe, smell the roasted beans, and hear the quiet buzz of voices. It's like a little world of its own.
Absolutely. And if you're learning English, that world is full of opportunities. Ordering coffee, chatting with the barista, asking for something extra. It's one of the most natural, everyday ways to use English in real life.
Exactly. So, in today's episode, we're going to guide you through English at the coffee shop. From how to order confidently, to how to make small talk, to the little cultural habits that make your English sound effortless.
And we'll show you real, natural examples, not robotic textbook ones. So by the end, you'll know how to order your favorite drink and sound completely at ease.
All right, let's set the scene. You walk into a coffee shop. There's music playing, maybe some quiet chatter, and a friendly barista behind the counter. What's the first thing you usually hear?
Hi there, what can I get for you today? Or maybe, hi, what can I start for you? Those are super common in English speaking countries.
Yep. And your job is simple. Say what you want, clearly but politely. You can start with, can I get, or I'll have. For example, can I get a latte, please? Or I'll have an iced coffee.
That's key. Can I get and I'll have are your go to ordering phrases. They're neutral, friendly, and work everywhere from Starbucks to small local cafes.
Let's do a quick example. I'll be the barista, you be the customer.
All right, I'm ready.
Hi there. What can I get started for you?
Hi, can I get a medium cappuccino, please?
Of course. Anything else today?
No, that's all. Thanks.
Great. That'll be 450.
Perfect.
There you go. Easy, smooth, natural. Notice how polite it sounds without being formal.
Yeah, that please and thanks do all the heavy lifting. You don't need fancy grammar, just warmth.
Exactly. Now, you'll also hear size options a lot. Small, medium, large, and sometimes tall, grande venti if you're at Starbucks.
And if you want your coffee cold, just say iced. For example, iced latte, iced Americano, iced caramel macchiato.
Here's something else that confuses learners. To go or for here? The barista might ask, is that for here or to go?
That means, are you staying in the cafe or taking it away? You can say, to go please if you're leaving, or for here if you're sitting down.
Let's play that one out quickly.
Hi, can I get a flat white please?
Sure, for here or to go?
To go please.
Perfect.
Easy. Once you know these few phrases, ordering becomes second nature.
Totally. But the fun part comes next, customizing your drink. That's when you start sounding like a local.
Oh yeah. Can I get it with oat milk? Can you make it decaf? Extra hot, please.
Or, can I have a little less sugar? Or, no whipped cream, please.
And if you're feeling adventurous, can you add an extra shot of espresso?
That's the magic of cafe English. It's flexible and full of personality. You're not just ordering coffee, you're expressing what you like, what you want, who you are.
Exactly. And in the next part, we'll take you beyond the counter into small talk, polite conversation, and those little moments that make a cafe feel like home. So, you've ordered your drink. You're waiting at the counter, maybe scrolling through your phone or watching the barista work their magic with the espresso machine. Then you hear your name called Latte for Tom.
That moment never gets old. But did you know that the barista might also say, order for Tom, or simply, Tom? Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's shouted over the sound of steaming milk. So keep your ears open.
And if they mispronounce your name, don't worry. It happens all the time, even to native speakers. You can just smile and say, Yep, that's me.
Exactly. And if they ask your name for the cup, the most natural way to respond is, "It's Tom," or, "Yeah, it's Mia, Mia." Spelling it out helps if your name isn't super common.
Okay, so your drink's ready. You grab it, take that first magical sip, and something's off. Maybe it's too sweet or not what you ordered. What do you do?
Great question. You don't have to panic or stay silent. There's a polite way to fix it. You can say, "Excuse me, I think there's been a mistake," and or, "Sorry, I ordered a nice coffee, not a hot one."
Or, sorry, I asked for soy milk. Or, I think this might be someone else's drink. Keep it kind and calm. Baristas are usually super understanding.
Yes. And when they fix it, a simple "thanks so much" or "really appreciate it" goes a long way. It keeps everything friendly and relaxed.
Now, once you've got your drink sorted, you might find a table and settle in. That's where another kind of English comes in small talk.
Oh, yes, cafe small talk. It's one of my favorite kinds. It's light, friendly, and often starts with something simple, like a comment about the weather, the line, or even the smell of coffee.
For example, you could say to the person next to you, "It's so busy today, isn't it?" Or, "The coffee smells amazing in here."
Or if you're chatting with the barista, "You guys make the best cappuccino," or, "Is it always this crowded in the morning?"
And you'll probably hear friendly replies like, "Yeah, it's always like this," or "Thanks." We try our best small talk like this builds connection. It's part of English culture.
Exactly. And if you're studying or working at a coffee shop, it's perfectly fine to say, "Could I get some more hot water?" Or, "Can I have another napkin, please?" Polite, short, natural.
One I use all the time. "Excuse me, is this seat taken?" That's great if you want to sit at a shared table.
Yes. And if someone asks you that, you can answer, "No, go ahead," or, "Sorry, I'm saving it for someone."
Here's a fun little scene that happens every day in cafes around the world.
All right, you be the customer.
"Excuse me, is anyone sitting here?"
Nope, it's all yours.
"Thanks. It's so hard to find a spot today."
Tell me about it. I think everyone's hiding from the rain.
Good excuse for coffee, right?
Always.
That's exactly how it goes. Simple, natural, warm.
And notice the rhythm. Short phrases, gentle tone, easy flow. That's real life English. The kind that doesn't sound like studying, but living.
Exactly. And now that you can order, fix mistakes, and even chat with people, you're basically fluent in coffee shop English.
Almost. There's one more part that makes cafes such great language classrooms: how people connect there. Not just small talk, but conversations that grow deeper naturally.
That's where we're headed next. The English of connection, comfort, and community.
So, picture this: you've got your drink, you've found a cozy spot by the window, and you're just watching the world go by. The cafe hums quietly around you. A group of friends are laughing in the corner, someone's typing away on a laptop, and you can smell cinnamon and espresso in the air. It's the perfect setting for real conversation.
Exactly. And cafes are amazing for that. They're social spaces, but relaxed ones. People meet there to talk, catch up, brainstorm, or just take a break from life. So, learning how to connect in English here is both useful and fun.
Let's start with the simplest kind of connection: friendly greetings. You might see someone you know and say, "Hey, fancy seeing you here," or "Long time no see."
Or even, "Hey, want to join me?" if you spot a friend in line. It's warm and spontaneous.
Once you sit down, conversation usually starts with the basics. "How have you been?" "How's work?" Or "What's new?"
Yeah, and if someone asks you that, you can answer naturally with something like, "I've been good, busy but good," or "Not bad, just trying to survive the week."
Trying to survive the week. That's one of those very English, very human phrases. It makes you sound instantly relatable.
Totally. And cafes are also great places for deeper but still comfortable chats. You can talk about your day, your plans, even your dreams without it feeling forced.
Let's try a small dialogue that feels exactly like that.
Okay, let's set the scene. Two friends who haven't seen each other in a while bump into each other at a cafe.
Tom? Oh, wow, it's been ages.
Mia, no way, how are you?
Good. Just finished a morning class and needed caffeine. You?
Same, I've been swamped with work, needed a break.
I get that. You look tired, but like good tired.
Ha, I'll take that as a compliment.
So, what are you drinking?
Just a flat white. You?
Oat milk latte. I've switched to non dairy, trying to be healthier.
Nice, how's that going?
Honestly, pretty good. Still miss whipped cream, though.
Don't we all?
And that's it. Light, warm, and full of natural rhythm.
What's great is that you can mix casual and personal English like that easily. The cafe setting makes it flow naturally.
Exactly. And here's a little tip for learners listen while you're in cafes. You'll pick up so many expressions native speakers use every day. Can I grab a seat? Do you want to top up? Same again.
Right. Same again. Means, do you want another of the same drink? Something you'll hear in casual cafes and pubs.
And top up means adding more coffee or tea to your cup. You can say, could I get a top up, please? If you're staying in.
Here's another one. Do you want to split something? That's when friends share food like a piece of cake or a pastry.
Oh, totally. Do you want to split a brownie? Or shall we share a muffin?
And if you agree, you might say, sure, let's split it, or you order, I trust your choice.
These little phrases make your English sound effortlessly natural. They show that you're comfortable, friendly, and open to connection.
And that's what cafes are all about connection. It's not just about coffee, it's about conversation.
Exactly. And in the next part, we'll take it a step further. How to sound polite, confident, and friendly when you're the one starting the conversation in a cafe.
Because sometimes the hardest part isn't talking, it's knowing how to begin.
So, we've ordered, chatted, and gotten comfortable at our favorite cafe. But now comes one of the most useful and sometimes most intimidating skills for English learners starting a conversation.
Oh, yes, the art of the first line. It can feel awkward even for native speakers, but in a coffee shop, the atmosphere actually helps. Everyone's relaxed, people are open, and small talk feels natural.
Exactly. The key is to start with something light and genuine. You don't need anything clever, just a simple comment about what's around you. For example, it smells amazing in here, or the line's long today, huh?
Or, that cake looks so good if you're standing next to someone at the counter. These are called conversation openers, and they're gold in casual English.
Let's try one out. I'll be the customer waiting in line, and you start the conversation.
Wow, this place is packed today.
I know, right? I think everyone's here for the new pumpkin latte.
Is it any good? I've been thinking about trying it.
It's sweet, but worth it. Definitely more dessert than coffee.
Ha, sounds perfect. I'll give it a shot.
See how easy that was? No pressure, no overthinking. Just friendly conversation.
Exactly. And notice the tone. It's light, curious, and positive. That's the rhythm of natural English small talk.
Another way to start chatting is with compliments. They're short, kind, and often lead to easy conversation, like, I love your mug, or that jacket's really nice.
Or, that's a cool laptop sticker. Where's it from? Just make sure it feels genuine, not forced.
Right? People can feel it when it's real. And if the person wants to talk, they'll usually respond warmly.
And sometimes you'll be the one responding to a conversation starter. If someone says, "Hey, that drink looks good. What is it?" You can answer, "It's a caramel macchiato. It's my favorite."
That's perfect. You're not just answering, you're giving a little piece of your personality.
And you can keep it going naturally with a follow-up question like, "Do you come here often?" Or "What do you usually get?"
Oh, yes, that's one of those classic English lines that works anywhere. Do you come here often? It's friendly, not flirty, and perfect for cafes.
It's basically a gentle way of saying, "I like this conversation. Let's keep it going."
Here's a little trick. Repeat part of what the other person says. It shows interest and keeps the conversation alive.
For example, if someone says, "I always get a latte," you can respond, "Always? You've never tried anything else?"
Exactly. It turns a short answer into a conversation.
And if you're not sure how to end the chat politely, just say something simple like, "Nice talking to you," or "Enjoy your coffee." It's natural and friendly.
Yes. No need for long goodbyes. English small talk often ends softly, with a smile and a quick, take care.
So, to recap, start light, listen more than you talk, and keep your tone warm and open. That's cafe English at its best.
Exactly. And when you start conversations like this, you're not just practicing English, you're practicing confidence.
I love that. English through confidence.
And in the next part, we'll explore how cafes are also a perfect place for reflection, how people use that quiet cup of coffee to think, relax, or even dream.
Because sometimes the best conversations at a coffee shop are the ones you have with yourself.
You know, Tom, not every coffee shop moment is social. Sometimes it's quiet, just you, your drink, and your thoughts. And honestly, those are some of the best ones.
Totally. There's something about sitting by a window, watching people pass by, that gives your mind space to breathe. And even then, English is still there, in your head, in the words around you, in the little reflections you have.
Yeah, maybe you're journaling in English, writing your to do list, or thinking about your week. You might even be whispering things like, okay, what do I need to finish today? Or, I really needed this break.
I love that. Real English doesn't always come from textbooks. It comes from moments like that when you're thinking in English, not just studying it.
Exactly. You might even describe what you see. The cafe is full of students. It's raining outside, but warm in here. That couple over there looks so happy.
That's such a powerful exercise when you describe your surroundings out loud or even in your mind. You start to think in English instead of translating.
Right. And cafes are perfect for that because they're full of life, sounds, smells, movement, conversations. You can turn all of that into language practice without anyone knowing.
Here's a fun idea for our listeners. Next time you're in a coffee shop, try a 5-minute English reflection.
Ooh, I like that.
Just take your drink, sit quietly, and write or think in English. It could be something simple like, "I feel relaxed today," or something deeper like, I've been thinking about what really makes me happy lately."
And don't worry about grammar. It's about rhythm, emotion, and honesty. It's English as a tool for reflection. Tom, exactly. That's what I love about cafe culture. It's not just about caffeine, it's about slowing down and noticing things. You know what? In a way, that's the perfect metaphor for language learning. It's not about rushing, it's about noticing. Every new word, every phrase, every tone.
That's beautiful. You don't force fluency, you grow into it.
And coffee shops are like that too. You come in tired or rushed, and somehow you leave a little more human.
True, you breathe differently when you leave a cafe. You've recharged, maybe thought about something important, maybe just existed for a bit.
And that's where language and life connect. Even silence can be part of learning English if you're paying attention.
So, next time you're in a cafe, don't just drink your coffee, live in English. Order in English, think in English, write in English, maybe even dream a little in English.
Because the best kind of learning doesn't feel like studying. It feels like living your day, one sip at a time.
Beautifully said, Mia.
Thanks, Tom. And before we wrap up, let's give our listeners one final little challenge for today.
Perfect.
When you visit a cafe, this week, next week, whenever, try one new phrase. Maybe for here or to go, or can I get it with oat milk? Or even just, hey, how's your day going?
That one's my favorite. It's so small, but it opens doors. Every hey, how's your day going could lead to a connection, a smile, or a new friend.
Exactly. That's what English in real life is all about, making small moments meaningful.
And maybe, just maybe, you'll start to feel like the world's a little friendlier with each coffee you order.
I love that thought.
So do I.
I'm Mia,
I'm Tom.
and this was Easylish, where English becomes a conversation you actually want to have.